Hey y'all, welcome back to Tori Talks. I am by myself today, and that's okay because I can talk as you all already know. But today I want to talk about motivation. Um, what drives you? What thought, idea, word, like what gets you going? What gets you out of the bed each morning? What is your motivation? So the word motivation is derived from the word motive. Um, and that denotes a person's needs, desires, wants, urges. It is the process of motivating individuals to take action in order to achieve a goal, right? So, and also motivation is the reason which humans and animals alike initiate, continue, or terminate a behavior at any given time. Hmm. And really, I never put much thought into what really motivates me or even where the word motivation comes from or what is motivation. And so I guess I always just use the cliche or the things that mostly everybody would say would motivate them, such as God and family. But as I really sat down and thought about it after reading the definition of motivation, um, I found that not only God motivates me, and I'll explain that a little bit later. Not only God motivates me, but I am a self motivator. I motivate myself, and I'll explain that as well. Um, but like I said, when I was researching this topic, I just learned so much um, about motivation as a whole, and it really made sense to me when I thought about it because um, I'll just read what I have because I can't make the perfect sense. I know what I'm thinking, but I just want to make sure that you're gonna get whatever I'm thinking and whatever I wrote down. And so it is said that neuroscientists and psychologists have established that we generally experience motivation when dopamine is released and travels to the nucleus accumbens. And I'm probably saying that all wrong because I'm not in that field of study. But the nucleus accumbens is the area of the brain that mediates reward behavior. So check this out. Basically, this is how I was able to understand it. You get a telephone call for a job interview. Your brain starts to working on all of the possibilities and outcomes of that interview. Will it go good or will it go bad? What am I going to wear to this interview? Am I going to put on makeup? Am I not going to put on makeup? Like, how is this? What's going to happen after the interview? And so we begin to try to predict outcomes of this job interview based upon what we're going to wear, based upon how we think we will be perceived by the interviewer. And really and truly, this is what motivates us to excel on this job interview because our brain just starts to kick in as soon as we get that phone call. Like how am I going to put my best foot forward? And so you want that job because clearly you applied for it, so it's obvious that you want the job. And so we're motivated by wanting that job so bad, the desire of wanting that job, that we will do whatever it takes to get that job, whether that's wearing a certain color, because you know the interviewer likes the color red, so I'm gonna put on a red shirt or a red tie if I'm a male. Um, I want to be punctual. I may not be punctual the other 4 days of the week, but I'm gonna be punctual for the interview. Truth be told. So, um, and then with these predictions in place, we will likely act in one of the following ways to possibly increase the probability of reward or decrease the probability of punishment or denial, right? So, what really motivates us? Is it self promotion? Meaning, do we motivate ourselves? Is it a person or a group of people that motivate us, such as our group of friends or groups of individuals that we may aspire to be like? Like if we're in medical school, we may look to a group of doctors to motivate us. Um, do you motivate yourself or does someone else motivate you? Basically, the same thing. Does a certain place motivate you? For my writers, maybe, or researchers, maybe the library will motivate them because the beach surely won't motivate them. In fact, it'll distract them. Um, and writers, maybe you do like to write at the beach. Maybe the beach does motivate you because it helps you to, think outside of the box. It gives you more inspiration on things to write about. So maybe it's a certain place that motivates you. Do you have to be in a certain mood in order to be motivated? Like, do you have to be happy, joyful, or can you be sad? Um, the sadness motivates you to do better. Or when you're happy, are you motivated to do other things, to do things? What is it? What motivates you? And so, um, the way I got this topic was I asked on Instagram for topics, and I even text a few friends. And one of my friends said motivation. I said that's it. Well, no, actually, he didn't say motivation. He asked me what motivates me, and so I was thinking, I was like, that's a really good topic because it's something that I really had to think about. Um, and so in thinking about this topic, I asked